We open up with the lab creep and the pull. We also open up with the lich, and Fortitude is going for this camp because he knows that Happy will always try to expand. Whether that's with a Crypt Lord or whether that's with a lich, we'll be observing that. But in the past couple of weeks, it was always lich, 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 and very little variation in Happy's play, which so clean for now. Which disappointed me a little bit. Happy currently, or at least the last game I saw between them, is trying to brute force lich expansion. Just as he did before switching to Crypt Lord. Maybe a bit of variety is the key. We're starting with phenomenal items. Double Claw for the lich. Robe of the Magi for the Archmage. Absolute damage machines. 40 gets the confirmation that this is happening, and with that doesn't want to harass, rather creep. Bit of an early expansion creep by 40. Usually he delays that until the last moment and prioritizes level 3. Because here comes Happy. Can he get level 3 before the lich arrives? He absolutely does. And now we got Water Elementals. Pretty conservative Archmage Water Elemental usage. Here it is. Happy 3 ghouls and lots of Nova, but he is not level 3 yet. So it's the regular Nova. Couple of peasants falling. And that will delay everything. His timing so far, not bad. Damage done. But Archmage is of course on a mission. This Archmage is leaving the peasants alone. It's fine. They can hold this by themselves, especially when the tower is up. But he wants the Haunted Goldmine. Little did he know that there is no Haunted Goldmine, so there's nothing to be cancelled up until this point. Happy expands in his face now. I'm a bit surprised that he sends this Water Elemental back. Good splits by Happy. 2 here, 2 there.
Player's forces are under attack.
And both are certainly delayed. No experience to be given to the lich. You want to keep him away from level 4 as fast as possible. Because with level 4, you get infinite mana and then you get so much damage. Couldn't prevent level 3. So far, he couldn't prevent this expansion. Water Elemental almost surrounded. That would have been a huge move by Happy. Oh, Water Elemental turning around here. Can't get that much damage in. The defensive line, it's a little bit of pressing, right? The defensive line was established far forward, but you can defend this 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. This Water Elemental will always find a way and cancel your expo. And with that, 40's ahead. It is good experience on the lich. But he is now 60-70% ahead with the chance of doubling down on these expansion plays. Happy pulling lots of ghouls. This is already, I don't want to say desperate, but it's a tough situation to be in. But in general, 1 expo cancel might be enough. It gets incredibly problematic from 2 and above. But if you have to use your Water Elemental here in the middle of the map, you can't really use it on the right-hand side. I don't understand why Fast Tech and Destro Bust isn't a lot better. I saw 1 base Lich Destroyer Bust by 120, and I am of the opinion that it's working. But I said this many times before when these guys are playing. I think what you have to do is to switch it up. That's what 120 is doing currently, implementing Dreadlords as well. But oftentimes for Happy, it's one way And that's it. One of the very few players in the scene that is not implementing many builds. Many different builds.
A player's forces are under attack.
But he has his reasons. And I mean, it's no secret that he's very stubborn. Right? So, yeah. That's just what it is. Shredder, up. Not intercepted. Happy got the expo up on attempt 2. That's okay, as I said. 4 stars for this early game, if you include the items. Last hit important. Ooh, 40 got it, right? Yes, the Makrura. Going to 40 and Happy. Did he not have the mana? That was a bit odd. Not getting the last hit against a level 4 creep is very atypical for Happy. Happy's insistence of sticking to and grinding out a single strat, isn't that possibly his greatest strength and weakness? That is very well said, Zappa Gandhi. I 100% agree. Why fix if it ain't broken? He lost the past 3 series against 40. He's not beating Fortitude at the moment. He can't. And also in this game, I think Fortitude is in a very good spot. Tidehunters is a map where level 4 is definitely doable very early on. And with level 4, you truly accelerate. That's the true form of the Lich. Before level 4, it's child's play in comparison. You want to spam that Nova and get the crazy damage numbers. Lich is getting lots of chip damage here. Does have a heal scroll, which is interesting that early. We see a little movement towards that. It is very expensive. 40 at the moment, only 2 footies. That could potentially ruin his creeping a bit for Mountain King if he desires a creeping phase. We go Rex.
Forces are under attack.
And a Fiend transition by Happy. He started to play Lich a lot more. Yeah. He had that major switch from Crypt Lord to Lich. But that's where the changes stop. It's still the Expo. It's still a harass heavy. It's still relatively the same late game armies. While 1-2-0, as I said, like, he's also playing Lich Crypt Lord, but on top of that, he's also playing Tet Fiends, he's playing DK Ghouls, he's playing Lich 1 base, he's playing Lich 2 base. He's playing Dreadlord, so while all these builds are probably less defined than Happy's Fiend Lich expansion build, 40 always has to double down and make sure what he's facing. And that makes 40's answer to 1-0 style less perfect. He still wins because 1-0 for some reason, as experimental as he is with the first hero, as stubborn is he by not going Banshees, but I've talked about this a million times. But I like this a lot more. What I also like is this push by Happy, as long as he's not in arcane range at least. There was quite some mana burn. Triple Water Elemental, gets a Ghoul. And that should be fine. Yeah, what Happy does really well, unlike any other undead I feel, is these Lich run-bys, Nova focus, get a lot of workers. Nobody does it better than him. But could he have done something better with his time? Is maybe another question. Knights Pally. Triple Barracks Workshop. Okay. No Griffins. Destroyer push by Happy around the corner. 2 attack upgrades. Dark Ranger, no Pit Lord. Okay, indicating that he wants this to be a bit of a longer game if this push doesn't work. The Sim City is okay, not perfect. 40 still has 700 gold. This ain't gonna be easy for 40 to hold. Lots and lots and lots of fiends. This might actually work out here. Staff up, big mana potion on the Mountain King. Could be the lifesaver. Shredder's here in the defense. Ghouls trying to wipe all the peasants. DK far forward, only level 2. Coil with that, only level 1. That is a liability on Happy's side as he didn't creep at all. Shredder, he has 1,000 gold, but it's a value asset and it's also lots of experience. Drawing the ghouls out of the fight, out of the echo, will get 2 to 3 free kills. Problem is there's still a lot of fiends, but the supply swing is in full effect. Fortitude's defense, despite not having many towers, seems really good. What's the Lich doing there? Oh, out of position, trying to nuke his way out. Still behind enemy lines, that Lich. Trying to flee. Mountain King didn't anticipate that movement. Block, maybe? Nah. Heat of the moment. He's just going for another hero who also doesn't have a TP in Happy's game. Oh, he gave that up early. Not using the heal potion and tried to free himself. That DK was lost. Buys him back at the tavern. But yeah, that's a hold. That is a relatively easy hold, to be honest. Economy suffered a bit. Shredder down and like 5 workers, 6 workers. That Lich position was interesting. But we're doubling down on this attack with very little mana. Lich at 50%. Invo potion at the ready, and this is a nice choke. Usually Knights have a hard time here, especially when A-bombs are involved, but that is not the case. We're dashing out the coil and the Nova. That leads to some kills. Got the Destro up, but only 1. Gyro numbers, only 1 as well. Knights are falling. The coil Nova game is strong. Clap, oh my. Fiends just destroyed. But Happy is taking a little supply by blasting through the mana. Question now, how long can he keep that Coil Nova game up? Mountain King is waiting for level 3 to use the big potion and get some more impact done. And of course, Gyros, who are now necessary, are pretty quick to produce. But Happy supply lead, that ruthless aggression to double down on the attack was a very nice move. He caught 40 with a low number of gyros, identified this immediately, and if you have Destroyer Coil Nova, Knights are melting for a while. But yeah, 40, as I said, has the answer immediately to Destroyers. It doesn't take much time. Got 2-1 upgrades. Re-establishes economy, and he's reading the game well. Happy a bit greedy for the red spot to get the level 3 heroes. Even levels on all heroes. That is actually super cool to see. Staff used Destroyer in a little bit of trouble. So are the Fiends. Knights marching forward, and every Stormbolt should be a kill. But as I said, this is very conservative when it comes to heroes. We do have an Abomination now. Happy copycatting 1-2-0's build. Destroyers falling quickly. Dark Ranger saved. That is level 3 though. And now Clap Bolt should wreak havoc. He is using a lot of Stormbolts, but decides to go for Clap 2. DK finally level 2 coil as well, and he held on to that big potion for a fight where he has a chance to survive. 40 donating a lot of HP and realizes in these towers I don't want to fight Mountain King. Holy light at the ready. And all heroes survive. While the levels are still so even. This entire game is so even, but there were some huge exit kills during 40's TP. While the Mountain King was about to fall, 40 got all Destroyers. Every single one. And now 40's up again. I don't think it was an overcommit. I think it's fine. Temple now. Kile, thank you for the prime. Yeah, Happy was heavily focused. Oh, cut gas pipe for Happy during a Banshee transition. That's the best thing you could possibly get. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Gipan, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Hello, hope you have a great weekend. Well, I'm casting probably 22 hours of Warcraft this weekend. How could a weekend possibly be any better? Except by hitting the 2k sub mark. That would make it real nice. So, 40 can't really afford to give Happy the Master Banshee transition. Mountain King in the middle of it all. Has no potions on him. Needs a staff soon. And then with the Mountain King out of the fight, that should be 40's game to... that should be Happy's fight. But kiting is rough. And Fiend damage uptime isn't necessarily the best. Next step used both on cooldown now. Coil, Nova, always. Now a coil has to be used defensively. Lich again. Trouble City. Blocks himself a little with the statues. That is worrying. But the statues are hammering away at the statues. They are far behind. Repositioning Fiends. Nova hits hard again. When is the Mountain King coming back? So many Fiends destined to fall. Here it goes. 2 of them. Repositioning by Happy's heroes worked well. But 40 this time. Not the ruthless aggression we've seen before. Not diving into that expo exposed to the towers. He knows without the Mountain King he should probably not be there. Neck and neck fight. One of the closest games I've seen between the two. That's another freebie. The Banshees gotta salvage this. Master training didn't start yet. Happy looking for expos. Good move. More towers. We get some tanks to elevate the pressure. You don't want to face Happy at the moment. You want to build an 80 food army with then you're ahead. But this is also giving Happy some time to get the Banshees ready. Anti-magic will be crazy. We get 3 attacks at the same time. The tanks are here. Happy, no wagon, no tower. Ay. All the fortification here at the expo. Trading a TP, level 3 paladin. Oh, that's a big one. He did see the Banshees now. He did see the temple now. Is it now just tanks? Tanks because of Banshees? Yes. Tanks can't be possessed. Third base is the win condition. 40 now rebuilding peasants. How much gold is left in both of these? 4k, 3k. Yeah, Happy is mining a lot more. So these knights might belong to Happy soon. We do have 3 staffs. Immediate answer to Banshees. No mortar teams at all. I feel like people gave up on fighting a Banshee army with mortar teams. They're just buying time with tanks. And one of the crypts is down. Happy is looking for answers here as well. Looking for fights as well. Archmage needs that holy light. Statue getting destroyed by the water elementals. Water Torrent. Archmage trying to buy as much time as possible. My god, the ball's on 40. Now the Lich is forced into a TP into the expo because there was a little attack by knights. Here's the TP out, the response to Happy TPing out. But in the main, there's still damage done. And all this repair is draining resources, of course, while not providing too much XP. Can the tanks be cursed? On one version of the PTR, there was this idea of having curse affect tanks. but we kind of revolted against that. So Cripple is working on tanks, Curse is not. Thank God there was only one version of the PTR.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, but we have the undead bias, huh? Why revolt? Watch the patch videos. We tested a lot of stuff. It was very good. We have another fight. This position is wonky. Coil misses the target. Fiend down. 40 gets another kill, but his Archmage way too hurt. You don't want to expose these knights. Happy didn't find a single knight just yet. But what do you do now, man? I feel like these tanks aren't necessarily working too well. Happy's fighting army is better than Fortitude's fighting army due to the tanks. Curly! Thank you for the 34 month, my dude! What's the way out for 40? I don't see any Zeppelin drops that could work. This is a full-out attack. Feels like Happy's defense is very strong here. What he got so far? Like, repair cost? Of course, we don't have an indicator of how much repair was used. But all he lost was a crypt. Going for the Haunted again. Going for the fight here again. Oh, pulls Happy back. That means less damage towards these tanks. 4 of them at the expo. Upgrades 1, 2 only, by the way. Very much missing attack upgrades on Fortitude, but he's pretty broke. Happy supply block. Now, does that really matter too much? I don't know. 5.7 on the Lich. Mountain King saved. Not a single missed staff. He is committing quite a bit. 2 tanks about to fall. Pally! Oh no! There was a staff on the Mountain King, but he didn't use it. Big mistake. Super crazy situation. Very overwhelming. But on this level, you gotta save the heroes if you have the chance to. That did work for 40. What's the... Oh, Mountain King was here. Sorry. I take it back. Mountain King wasn't even there. But then Mountain King 2 exposed, I guess. And now the base is exposed as well. Boom, boom, boom. Dashing through the spells. And Happy not deterred from these tanks. MK is with the army to a degree. Gives up that base. Is gone. And that means Fortitude has no income anymore. Possession comes in. No staff against it. And this is where things get really dicey.
Town is under siege.
Tanks are good. But especially knights... Knight schools, A-bombs, wagons. Like good answers against them. Especially when you surround. So long distance mining now, huh? Happy makes the Lich Expo work. Feels like key in this match was the second push by Happy, where he had destroyers.
Players' forces are under attack.
Is there a pro match where they possess an enemy worker and build 2 different techs? Tet versus the Muslim. IEM Chengdu, Twisted Meadows. Ted really wanted the clarities. Happy is going Death and Decay. No frost armor against the knights. Remo's getting an aneurysm. And of course the legendary Moon versus Todd game. That is another one. But that was kind of famous, I guess. So Happy's base is dwindling. 40 has gold to expand again. It's not a foregone conclusion that Happy wins this. He is the clear favorite. But building elimination can be tricky, especially if 40 gets a few more levels. Oh, Pelly's surrounded. This time the Mountain King is ready. Especially when you get mass teleport. DK close to 5.
A player's forces are under attack.
And tanks are very expensive.
Player's forces are under
That long distance mining doesn't work anymore. How long is Happy mining? Not much longer. Less than a minute.
A town is under siege.
3 tanks. It's gonna be about building kills. Then Death and Decay can shine, but of course Stormbolt can stop it. Oh, 40 spent gold for 3 tanks. Not willing to go Expo. It would probably just be killed by Happy anyway. Oh no, but it's got a lot stronger. The straight up fights against anti-magic don't work. Is anti-magic spell the best adept spell of all casters? I think it's Riju.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, Archmage in trouble. No staff ready, but a Holy Light. Oh, this Archmage might fall here. But when? What is... 40 is trying to buy time. Paladin, another Holy Light spamming his mana. He can't get any fights anymore, right? Water Elementals, I think ideally try to take out statues, but that doesn't work. 40's army looks so tiny. It's 69, nice supply. Tanks on the other side try to get this necropolis or the multi-necropolis. The famous necropolis wall. Doesn't cost any lumber. Relatively tanky. I love that this ghoul is taking out buildings. Like, Happy is playing a lot more FFA. Unironically, FFA helps so much in these situations. Happy no gold. No income, no gold. Oh boy, can the tanks finish the job? Fight in the middle. It's just about surviving. Holy Light ready. Love the DK block by Happy, but staff ready. There is a destroyer here. Tanks destroying as well. Split. At some point, Happy has to defend. He can't put up this fight forever. I think 40 should really split a knight up top. His base is almost wiped. Happy has not a single gold coin anymore. He can't repair anymore. 8 tanks remaining. Der General, guys! Der General!
A player's forces are under attack. attack.
That'd be crazy if 40 wins this. He has the tanks at the ready. Happy is split too thin. Oh, wait, he's ignoring the 3 buildings? Interesting. I don't really know why. Kind of backstabbing. But 1 tank down. 7 to go. Happy down to 8 buildings.
A town is
6 tanks to go. Oh, what a slobber knocker, guys. What a nail biter. Tanks are back. Okay, it was just a miss micro or change of plans. I can't stop this anymore. I love the Destro in Fortitude's base. He killed 2-3 tanks. And is probably dispelling against the Staff Sanctuary. But okay, main base gone. Will all 3... Okay, these tanks will probably not die. That's another opener here. Happy sold something? I'm not too sure what it was. Oh, 3 tanks, really? Trying to save them now.
A town is under siege.
It's only 3 buildings. Do we have an acolyte roaming somewhere? He's trying! But he can't build. He doesn't have gold for a building. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. He can't sell anything here. 3 buildings left. Possession. But will that help? Will that help? 2 more tanks. 2 more buildings. Happy can't build. He doesn't have the gold. Fortitude is a monster. Committing now. 1 more building. He's going in with possession. Oh, Archmage! Boom! Goes the dynamite. Invo potion was on the MK. Can he brute force this? There's not much left. But the Pally, he has Divine Shield. The Pally has Divine Shield, but it's on cooldown. 17 seconds. No way. Pally dies. Are you kidding me? 45. 30. No. 13. Oh my god. No. 13 HP. He doesn't have flying machine bombs. This could be the craziest ending. What the hell? No hero left for 40. Level 765. Happy as gold again. There's 1 knight.
A player's force.
He needs a range attack though. 2 tanks. 1 of them has to attack. 40 can't get the heroes back. One single attack is enough. Oh, he sees this knight. He doesn't see this one. 40! 1 attack! GG! By building elimination. Fortitude, absolute god. Happy loses game 1. An unbelievable ending. An all-time great ending to the start of this Don't Force Me Cup. Epic! There's no other words than epic for this game. Surreal. Happy taking the advantage in the middle of the game with beautiful, relentless pushes. But 40 always finds a way. Unbesiegbar. Inhuman vs. Undead. And Happy covered the left-hand side, but he couldn't cover the right-hand side. Ay. What would I pay to have a player camera at the end of that girl? Girl? No, not girl. Game. Giris Hajin, thank you very much. Wow. Wow. What a game. Warcraft. What a beautiful piece of software you are. Game of the year? Close. And it's the best games between Happy and 40, always Tidehunters. Always Tidehunters. And I think it's been a long time. I think their match during the Dubai Bet Boom, the first one on Tidehunters, is even better. Just because we had more tech transitions in that game. But it's up there. It is certainly up there. Legends. Absolute legends. We are living in a golden era of Warcraft. And these guys show it again. Man, is that hard for Happy now. You struggle in this matchup for weeks. You try to come up with solutions. You get so close. You have the expo on hold for a long time. You are able to get the Banshee transition. You defend the tanks 1, 2, 3, 4 times. But 40, with his masterful tank play and movement on the map, was always able to overwhelm. Mad. Mad game. Truly blessed. Truly blessed to be able to witness these guys in their peak going against each other. Thank you for the clips, guys. It's so awesome. Let me tweet about that. So, this just happened. LOL. Forty needs a little break afterwards, says, give me 2 minutes. You know what also takes 2 minutes? Our ads! Here we go! What a moment. What a moment. Can a mod update grid? I don't think there's mods, but I can do that. Yeah, if you're here a lot and want to help with like mod stuff, hit us up. What a game. What a game. What a game. Yesterday, the 65 minutes of Xiaokai versus Jens, which was an unbelievable game. Now, now this. Something come out of there? Ugh. Yes. Once 40 saw Happy going Dark Ranger, adding tanks was clever. I think it was just the Banshees. He saw Banshees and went tanks. Dark Ranger is not uncommon, I think. €5 by what a game! Hello Neo! Tank deal 1k damage and then staffed for free heal. Definitely epic game. It requires so much skill and micro to execute. Legendary Fortitude. You know, a balanced wine for €5. It's okay. It's alright. For €5, it's fine. Happy had no tower, no wagons in the base when the tanks first hit, by the way. Also, if you play FFA for like 2 weeks now, and you don't save any money, and you're not roaming with acolytes and try to hide buildings against tanks, that's a big mistake. I mean, you're playing FFA multiple times a week and you don't get that? That's a mistake. The maps are definitely smaller than in FFA maps, but not saving gold, etc. The acolyte was on the way to the left-hand side, so he could have built another necropolis. That's just not the perfect late game. It is what it is. He had all the time in the world for Hidden Necropolis. I agree. 40 scouting was also good though. How much brain power this human late game requires? Oh yeah, a freaking lot. What's the non-tank answer to high-level Lich and Banshees? I mean, you can try mortar teams, but I feel like we've seen plenty of times that that doesn't work too well. Air. I thought I had to sneeze again. We've seen Griffins, but anti-magic and fiends is really good against Griffins. Like, I totally agree that tanks is the answer. Especially in the hands of Fortitude, because nobody plays tanks better than Fortitude. There's no reason for him to do anything else. So will we see a rare sight of Happy being demoralized from a defeat? I think only Fortitude is able to do that to him. 15-13 on this patch. Unbelievable. And always so close. Yeah, I see you agree with the Griffins, but I mean, I wanted to give an example what was tried and what didn't work, right? So we've seen Griffins and they were stopped, so that isn't really the answer. Well, 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 everybody. 1-0 for Fortitude. 13 HP on that Necropolis and then couldn't stop it anymore. Archmage it is. Lich it is. Another €5 by What a Game. My previous message was not much about balance, but about an amount of effort to execute strategies for opposite sides. Cheers for your streams. Well, one could say the same about Coil Nova Destroyer Bust. Like, I think this game was mega stressful for both sides. I don't want to take this away. Like, playing tanks is a lot more demanding than Pally Rifle. Yang Fang! Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Seems like people are appreciating what we're doing here. Closing in on the 2K. The big 2K. The big 2K always makes me feel good. Oh, Shadow Priest stolen on both sides. Yo, Yang Fang with another 5 gifties. What the hell? You seem to like the matches. You seem to like the Fortitude win. Yang Fang, thank you so much. Pella Rifle is peak skill. You're gonna get banned. You're gonna get banned soon, that's for sure. Bath Salt Zombie with the 10 euros. Excellent commentating, sir. Thank you very much, Bath Salt Zombie. Glad that I can be, that I can accompany you on a wonderful Sunday. You guys are awesome the past 2 days, man. Really appreciate it. All the support coming in. Feels so good. Wait, was that the 2K by Yang Fang? Did 2K push us, did Yang Fang push us to 2K? Ah, we're 3 short. Anyway, what do we get? Echo Owls is the map. We got an expansion. Oh, he's already pulling the workers to the side, which is quite amazing. So the ghouls take a bit longer. We'll only see a scout tower, which will not come up, especially with the piercing damage added. Oh, water mental block. Phenomenal. And nobody can expand at the moment. Peasants are coming in, realizing a little bit too late. Yeah, you gotta be everywhere. You gotta macro in your base, you gotta push in the opponent's base or the opponent's expo. And build your own expansion as well. Like, this is so stressful. The Nema, thank you for the 47 month, 4 years soon. Thank you. Getting there. Ooh, 40 with the tech. 40 with the tech, but Happy saw it. I don't think I've seen this in a long time by Fortitude. Not versus Lich. I've seen this tech versus Cryptlord a lot. And then we get a tier 2 rifle push. But on Echo Owls.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Happy techs as well. Wow. That's a change of pace. But he cancelled. And he's expanding, but Happy sees it. Oh my god. The mind games between them now. I do appreciate Happy vs Lin and 40 vs Lin. But I think nobody mind games the other more in the history of this game, but like these two guys. The 40 Happy rivalry has brought Warcraft to a whole new level. The scouting is insane on both sides. So now we're gonna get our answer. If a tier 2 tech is a solution to human expansion. Lich will be devastating here. Thank you, Knallbier in the 666 for the 34 month. Can he hold this? No. And with that, Happy is far ahead. The scouts, man. The scouts win games. Knowledge is power. With every other gamer, I'd say, okay, go next. And you know, that could still very well happen. But if there's a gamer that can still win from this position, it's certainly Fortitude. But it's looking rough. It's looking real rough. Tree Oak, my dude, my direct strike buddy. GG's, man. Thank you for the sub. Trioak also streaming on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Trioak. Yeah, that was a quick tap out. After a mega epic 25-minute banger on Tidehunters. This one-sided. And isn't it cool that we also can have these games eliminated by a fake out? This is so rare in Warcraft to see this. Usually tactics are streamlined, builds are streamlined. We get the same build a lot of times, but here, fake outs. Expo into tech, cancel tech into Expo, but Happy read him so well. Oh, nice, they're playing on War 3 Champions. 40 is always playing on War 3 Champions for some reason. I don't know what this is about. I don't know if he said something on stream or whatever. But yeah, he's also still laddering quite a bit on War 3 Champions. And his matches, always War 3 Champions. I got a theory what it's about, but nothing really confirmed. La Kritz! Thank you very much for the sub. 22 months. Less than 3. Less than 3 right back. '41's fair condition. He's a true competitor. I think he's a true competitor. I got a feeling. Okay, I'm just talking out of my ass, okay? Don't bring this to Tierba that I said this. But I could definitely see that the sponsors of the Don't Force Me Cups don't want to, or are not collaborating with the powers that be, Infi, BBC, Sky. That would be my guess. 100 bits by Church Stylor. Thank you. Infi stays up till 8 a.m. every day to play Direct Strike. Yeah, I met him. He crushed me with Necros. Didn't say GG. BM. Was that the 2K? We got the 2K! XX Siles XX. The big 2K. God damn, that feels good. Feels so good. Got a couple of spikes. Work. Salt Zombie. Not only with the dono, also with the sub. Love to see it. Guys, I'm worried about my spikes. It's not really spikes, like low FPS. I don't want to ruin a game 3 between them. We gotta check if there's Flow TV. There's not always Flow TV. If there's no Flow TV... Oh, there is. I don't want to lag. I gotta leave this. So, Flow TV. I promised them. The second I lag, I move out. All games were on Flow TV, actually. Which is cool. Yeah, better save. Nachtigall! After the 10 gifted subs yesterday, now the 5 gifted subs. That is very good. We need a little bit of a cushion because subs expire, you know? We want to stay collectively above the 2K. Guys, you're amazing. You're amazing the past 2 days. Like, outstanding. Couple of days ago, we were about to drop to like 1600 and now we're above 2K again. Like, feels good. Feels really good. We get game 3, Northern Isles. Now that we have the Flow TV on, here is your game. Here's the decision. Who takes the points for this best of 3 before we go into Fortitude versus Lin and then into Happy versus Lin? Feels like this is one of the stronger Happy versus Fortitude series. In sense of Happy performing really well. What a day. What a day. And then we get the Western qualifier for the WCC. Everyone going back to Warcraft because it's the best game of all time. That's right. First game wasn't on Flow TV. Remind me to send you the replay. Because that needs a golden star, in my opinion. Can we top that here on Northern Isles? It's again a Lich. It's again an Archmage. No MK. No Rip Lords. Neo has left the game. I will never truly leave the game. You know me. Yeah, the organizers were nice enough to let me into the lobby because it's more reliable than Flow TV at the moment. And they said, if you lag, you leave. And I started to see the lag. Then I left. Doesn't the message usually stay super long? I don't last that long. So that's why. Expo. No surprise really, eh? With the distances between the bases, 40 will be aggressive. And trying to cancel Happy's Expo again. What do we got? Claws. Wow, even the Talisman of Evasion is the same. RNGesus wants an even game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Replenishment Potion is so good. Oh, Replenishment Potion is so good. We go for boots, we go for staffs. Can anyone be trapped here? We're selling the evasion, at least on Happy's side. Doesn't provide damage. Oh, got the staff. Getting nuked. Doesn't work. Level 3. But that's a defensive stance. Resummoning the Water Elemental. Love that. Need it. But then Fortitude not attacking Happy's Expo. I wouldn't be too surprised if this is enough defense. But you don't wanna... Like, you have to be south already. This is devastating. Is this Happy's first win against Fortitude in a long time? Currently, it's only an Arcane Tower falling. Maybe on the cost of a couple of ghouls. Fortitude made it south. And no defense here. This was pretty much, I don't want to say all in, but an all-out offense with 0 defense. And this is usually not allowed. You want to block here. You want to surround Water Elementals. This is a cancel. And you know how it is when there's 1 cancel. There's oftentimes 2 or 3 cancels. More ghouls. Left-hand side. Bit hurt. Deny. Perfect. Perfect amount of damage.
Forces are under attack.
Happy's attention split. Archmage circlet. Oh, he got the boots only now. He got the staff before. Sorry, missed that. We do have the resources. Happy a bit broke. Way more defensive now in comparison. 40 gathering information goes through. This will be very annoying. The Water Elemental. Can it be surrounded before getting in range? Close! Oh no, he lets it through! That Acolyte not in position! This is bad news for Happy. Archmage is back. Footy is at the left. This position is way too open. He's not committing to the Haunted at the moment though. He's a... should still work. I was worried for a second. But now I shall not anymore. 2 more footies. This is close. But not close enough. The pressure of 40 is just different. He's just built different. He turns around when the Lich has Nova, when he's slightly above kill threshold to deny a footman. The execution is just god tier. An Expo up. Ooh. Nice little reach around by the Hapster. Can force a town portal. 40 has the shop up in a second. The replenishment potion is gone. But how do you break that base? Happy, sharking around, looking for the Archmage. No love for the old man. No offense anymore. For the time being. Yeah, Happy completely giving up on defense was interesting. But as so often, offense is the best defense. He just techs straight in his face. He doesn't care. A Lich is here, ready to throw Nova. Ghouls in the base. What's he doing? Teching. This guy has confidence for days. And as much as Happy is pressuring, I don't see any critical damage really. It's 18 workers. That's a little below optimum. Now we got some defensive ghouls here. And relatively similar to Tidehunters as well. Like level 3 was easy. And from there on out, it's good pressure. But there's no progress from level 3 to 4. Happiest. Oh yeah, Darkness. 14 ghouls. That's a lot of ghouls. LeCraft, what's up, dude? Yeah, thing is, Happy's tech is pretty late. Definitely some reconciliation here. Just keep the Lich away from 4. It's a lot of ground to cover. 40 also has 8 footmen, by the way, like massive tier 1. Shredder, we need some fortification. Happy goes massive into Fiends. Like, this looks very similar to Tidehunters now.
The town is under siege.
Love that. The best footy attacks since Infi 2020. And this Archmage is like a carrot in front of a horse's face, right? It's always there, it's always poking, Lich getting tempted, but in reality, there's no real damage. But the ghouls are breaking through the towers. And that might be problematic if you don't get counter damage done. Repair so far solid. We switch our attention to the bottom where acolytes are falling. Quite a few. And the shop goes down as well. But is that really critical in comparison? Happy broke the tower. Happy broke the economy. But 40 is already on the way to tier 3. Getting more and more stable. Mountain King is just waiting for his moment. 40 is a potion. Ooh. Is that expo broken? Turns out 15 ghouls are the lucky number. This could also convert into a lot of XP soon. Still everybody's game. But obviously Happy did some massive damage here. Both need to recover a little bit. Mountain King trying to find as many kills as possible. Again, potions. 40 is definitely experimenting a bit when it comes to survivability of Archmage. Whether that's potions in this game or parry-apps in previous games, Archmage survivability is key. Next attack though, 12 ghouls. Tier 3 is ready, and this is usually where the humans shine. Tier 1 and Tier 3. Happy doubling down, he couldn't re-erect the towers for now. Ooh, Happy just brute forcing? There's little repair. And we have that level 4 lich with the mana battery. Hard to deal with that now if you're 40. Down in supply, down in economy, ghouls still ravaging your base. This might as well be a town hall killed. How do you hold this? How can you possibly hold this? Trying to force a TP, Nova can't be used. There's no surround though, Lich can do whatever. Freeze himself. Mass repair coming in, but mass is in this case only 3. Lich Hail Mary doesn't work. Happy breaking through. It's just a matter of time as it seems. Lich might be catching another bolt. That Town Hall still hanging on by a thread. He needs more workers though. DK might die. Water Elemental Shredder, but once the DK level 1, if you get the Expo, now Lich in trouble, but a TP at the ready. No more Stormbolt available. Happy still has 12 ghouls. Excuse me, 11. Ballsy play with the Lich, but of course he knows there's no bolt. There's nothing that can threaten me at all. 2 more ghouls down. And 40 has a lot of recovery to do. 1400 gold, 600 lumber. Gargoyles. One or two against the Zeppelin drop, I totally understand. 4 is a good anti-tower solution. Happy is bringing a new element to this game, and 40 is down to 2 footies and 2 heroes and 1 base, and is going tanks. You need finished guard towers against this. No TP. But Happy is only interested in the 12 o'clock base. That base is toast. That tower is toast. Man, these Gargs work out fine for now. More workers falling. Mass ghouls. Such a heavy commitment. Oh! I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that. Classic cannon tower. Usually you'd build it here in the main. Cool to see that there's a different avenue by 40. Desperate times, eh? Happy is not even calling for repair. Ghoul takes out the north, and it's not enough. Now we got a little bit of repair done. The main must fall, but with only 1 tank, this seems impossible. All you gotta do is build 16 ghouls, and then you survive the early game. Crazy game. And regardless of how this map ends, the mental strength by Happy, this match will end with a Happy win, by the way. First time in weeks. There we go. First time in weeks where Happy can beat Fortitude. It's been a long time. It was always close and got closer over the past couple of weeks. Now Happy finally got the win once again. And he got the win after that devastating defeat on map 1.